Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Kansas Jayhawks and Arizona.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Phillips, he's in at point guard. Also dunking out there. And it's Oubre in at the three, the small forward.
Boy, Arizona has had a lot of outstanding players in the NBA at all positions. For a while, they were known as a guard factory, and rightly so. Plenty of the outstanding guards have played in Wildcat jerseys.
For the Arizona Wildcat program, a lot of great guards over the years. Perimeter players, in general, have been their strength.
Yeah, think about it. Andre Iguodala, Jason Terry, Richard Jefferson are some of the recent names. How about Gilbert Arenas as well? I mean, they've made their way also into the coaching ranks as well, with Steve Kerr doing a terrific job with the Warriors, and now Luke Walton, an assistant.
Move the ball. Stick it
Freak kicks to Oubre. Here is Gaines. Lewis covering. Phillips. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Kansas on D. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. He dishes it to Mitchell. Good. Now here's Freak. Lawson defending. Here's Terry. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yes. Oh, maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Passes it to Lewis. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Arizona shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for Arizona.
Well, one thing about Kansas. And so here's Kansas. And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Phillips in at point guard. And it's Jenkins in at the two-guard spot.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was. And you said it. I mean, the Jayhawks have won for a really long time. 3 college titles for them. The first one coming in 1952, the others in 88 and 2008.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Oubre, good. Oubre's got his first 2 points.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
It's got so often big state schools like Kansas care more about football than basketball, but not the case with the Jayhawks. I mean, the basketball program has been a source of pride for a long time, and when you have success like they've had, it's really easy to be proud.
Now here's Terry. Phillips, the pass to Terry. And again, it's Kansas. We've got 1:48 left here in the first half of basketball. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Lawson outside. Dishes it to Mitchell. Back to Lawson. From the arc. And good on the basket. Book it. Lawson's got his first 3 points of the game. Jayhawks leading by 3. And a wide open look for Freak. Good on the triple.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Lawson outside. Knocked away. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Arizona.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Phillips. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Lawson dishes to Mitchell. Johnson kicks to Ewing. Outside for Lawson. From deep. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game.
And a nice soft touch on the board.
And, you know, when you have that gentle a touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Yeah, but how about the fight there prior to that ball being available? That's what I like and what you need to really focus on when they have plays like that.
Lawson kicks to Ewing. Outside for Lawson. Shoots the three. That doesn't go either for Lawson. And the first half comes to a conclusion. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
We've got Johnson. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell, and it's Lewis in at the 5. And for Kansas, Phillips, he's in at the point. Also Duncan out there, and it's Oubre in at the 3.
Match up. Match up.
And with Arizona, you know they are going to be competitive year in and year out. They do a great job of recruiting, and they always seem to field a team ready to make a deep run in the tournament. Just a very consistent program.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
They set the screen. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Duncan, the pass to Gaines. The second chance effort. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Kansas trails by 11. They've got Mitchell. Johnson is out there with Hollis Jefferson. And it's Lewis in at the 5 down low. Here's Phillips. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Move it. Move it.
Oubre dishes to Freak. Baseline jumper. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
A lot of action in this one for Freak. 9 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Lawson with it. And it's blocked by Phillips. And he's able to get it back. No good from Lawson. Kansas trails by 10. Freak kicks to Duncan. Fires from the wing. And he nails that one right through the net. And here's Lawson. 1:57 left here in the second half. Here's Lewis. Oubre with the steal. And they're running. Taken away. Now here's Lawson. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. Lawson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Here's Phillips. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Arizona leading by 10. Now Lawson. We've got 1:13 left here in the second half. Shot from 12. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Lawson's got the lead up to 12 now for Arizona.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Arizona.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
You know, it always takes someone stepping up, and that happened here as well with some great numbers for Lawson. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And the foul called on Freak. No good there. So Arizona wins it. Even. Hi, everyone. We've got a great night of college basketball hoops in store for you tonight. It's a big matchup and some big-time energy in this building, and we're glad to have you with us. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the UCLA Bruins taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Now we'll look at UCLA's starting lineup. We've got Free, Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Robertson at the 5 spot.
And guys, so many great players from UCLA in the NBA over the years. Kareem, a former Bruin, Bill Walton, also coming out of Westwood.
Here's Looney. Here's Free. Terry grabs the board.
Most of the time, that shot will go down, or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
And he gets it to go.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Pass to Campbell. There's the pick. And the pass to Fresh. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. A three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Freak. Tee right on him. And that'll be Kansas's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Jayhawks able to keep the ball here.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Gaines kicks to Freak. Gaines the pass to Terry. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. Terry's got his first points of the night.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Here's Campbell. Pass to Fresh. Here's Free. Here's Fresh. Passes it to Looney. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Both teams will make substitutions. Phillips, he's in at the point, and it's Jenkins in at the 2. Freak dishes to Jenkins. Here's Dedman, and he lays it straight in.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Dedman's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. So on the floor for UCLA. Free out there with Fresh. Then it's Johnson, and it's Morris in at the 3 slot. Now here's Johnson. It's deflected. Here's Phillips. Right through the D for the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Kicks to Morris. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Freak with it. He feeds it to Devin. Johnson against Terry. Tries it from 19. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
Bossie's checked in for the Jayhawks. Duncan comes in for Jenkins. Then for the Bruins, Irving's checked in for Johnson. And it's Campbell in for Morris. Pass to Free. Dishes it to Roberts. Campbell kicks to Roberts. Shot clock at 6. And another miss by UCLA. Now here's Freak. Free defending. Here's Duncan. And a miss there on the triple. And it's the Bruins with the ball. They trail by 1. Free passes to Roberts. Misses off the left iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Jayhawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And now a new group getting ready to come in. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Phillips, he's in at point guard. Also Duncan out there, and it's Terry in at the 4. And for the Bruins, they've got Campbell. Free out there with Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the center. Fresh, the pass to Looney. Here's Free. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's a 4-point Bruin lead.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Martin passes to Free. Irving dishes to Morris. Johnson the screen. Here's Free, guarded by Phillips. Johnson the screen. The 3 from Morris. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. UCLA will retain possession. Some changes for Kansas trails by 7. Phillips in at point guard. Also Duncan out there, and it's Terry in at the 4 spot. Duncan kicks it to Gaines. Fires the three. And it's Looney with the rebound. Here's UCLA. Here's Fresh.
What are you doing? Stay down.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so here's Kansas. 9-point game. There's the dish to Oubre, and there's the feed to Gaines. Can't get it to go. The Bruins go the other way with it. Here's Free. The pass to Campbell. From beyond the arc, the shot is off. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Phillips, and he lays it straight in. 1:43 left to play here in the second half. The Bruins leading by 7. Here's Free. Feeds to Roberts. Pass to Free. He kicks to Roberts. And he banks in the layup. Roberts got the lead back up to 9 now for the Bruins.
You know, it was a pretty poor display from the field for them in the first half, but they've got the lead, and now the shots are starting to fall.
Yeah, it was a complete brick city in that first, but they turned it around here in a big way.
That's good. And that's now 9 points for Freak. 1:07 left here in the second half of the game. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And so here's Kansas. They trail by 6. From past the arc, it's good. What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
And really, the defense on both sides, non-existent.
Yeah, that's a good word for it. Invisible, non-existent. This game has had the look really of a layup line for the most part.
Here's Free. He dishes it to Roberts. That's short off the rim. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Passes to Phillips. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Now here's Oubre. Campbell defending.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it?
Clutch. He sinks the clutch free throw.
And if they go on to win this, they can look back at that free throw as the pivotal moment.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the second half. Here's Free. He's covered by Phillips. Free passes to Roberts. Over to the wing. Pass to Fresh. Out to the right wing. Here's Free. Off target from downtown. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. And we've got more college basketball in store as we get ready now for overtime. What energy, what excitement. Second, he's checked in for the Jayhawks. Freak comes in for Lee. Then for the Bruins, Irving comes in for Looney, and Porter subbed in for Free. Porter dishes to Johnson. To take the lead. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. And here's Freak. Tries again. Yes!
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And the Bruins going in with a whole new group out there. Here's Free. Four on the clock. Kicks it to Roberts. UCLA needs to get off a shot. And now we've got the intentional foul. And so the Jayhawks take the win. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly. But I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here.